A review into historical allegations of child sexual exploitation in Oldham is due to be published. The report has examined allegations that shisha bars, taxi companies and children's homes were involved in child abuse. Sky News has seen part of a provisional review which details the experience of one victim and concludes that she was failed by the police and social services. Sky's Becky Cottrell has spoken to that victim. A warning: this report does contain details of violent sexual assaults.
Sophie is still haunted by what happened to her when she was just 12 years old. Her horrific ordeal might have been prevented, but those who were supposed to protect her didn't. Back in 2006, Sophie was out with her friends when a man assaulted her.
I went to the police station to ask for help. The officers didn't help me at all. They just told me to go home. There was two men at the door that offered to take me, and the officers were fine about it. And I was just took.
The men took Sophie from the station and sexually assaulted her in a car, and it only got worse. She then ended up in two different houses. Over 24 hours, 8 men attacked her. She was raped multiple times.
It's unimaginable to think that could even happen, but it does. But now all you can do is protect others and stop it from continuing.
This man, Shakil Chowdhury, is the only person to have been jailed for abusing Sophie that night, and she's angry.
If you can't go to your authorities, then who can you go to?
What happened to Sophie has been looked at by an independent review into allegations of child sexual exploitation in Oldham. We have been given a provisional copy of part of that review before it's published. It details how Sophie was badly let down by the police and social services.
The document says there were significant opportunities missed by children's social care to intervene and put in place appropriate arrangements to protect Sophie. The review goes on to state no one raised concerns about the apparent failure to protect Sophie when she presented herself at the police station. We believe this is evidence of a significant failing by Greater Manchester Police in their treatment of a vulnerable 12-year-old child. And by denying they'd fallen short of their duties to Sophie, the review says both agencies created the impression of a cover-up. The police will apologise to her, and Sky News understands the council will too.
How difficult is it to rebuild that trust?
An apology means nothing now. You know, they've been found at fault, but it's too late. Damage is already done. The people in charge need to go. That's the only way it can be rebuilt, and trust can happen.
Greater Manchester Police said it's not appropriate for them to comment in detail until the review is published, but said this woman has tragically experienced lasting harm as a result of what happened to her and our failure to protect her. We fully intend to express our deepest and most sincere apology directly to her. The date for publishing the Oldham Review has been repeatedly pushed back. It's also looked at other historical allegations of child abuse. Sophie has already waited years for answers. Now she wants action. Becky Cottrell, Sky News.
NHS workers have